Special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Pettis once again the target. And now it's second down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Coleman now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Here we go.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Now Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Garoppolo on first down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 92 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.